Hi guys, Grudy's Racing Resto. Thought I'd share a little bit of ITB installation with you. 42mm, it's 3.1 litre, spins 7.2, 42 should be right. We'll have a look. We'll check the map sensor once we tune it and see if it's got any vacuum at wide open throttle. If it does, we'll be looking at maybe upgrading to a little bit bigger. We're also going to do a bit of ram tube tuning on this one. So we run the extensions, we're going to run them that way with that great big long trumpet on it, and then I'll shorten it up and we'll see how it affects power. So we'll do a little bit of back-to-back R&D stuff, and we'll chuck it all on a dyno vid, just like the S38 vids. So what we have here is, I'm not happy with how much crush there is on this O-ring. It's not bad. Look, it seems to seal. The manufacturer's just done a little video and put on YouTube because I complained that his O-ring grooves didn't meet industry standard. That's fine. He's proven that it works, so I'll bolt on. But I'm not just going to bolt on like he does. I'm going to use, like always, use my PTFE sealant. I'd rather Loctite 567 because it's a little bit more gummy. But it'll guarantee that these throttle bodies seal to the body, to the actual inlet manifold. Now this one had a nick in it. There's always nicks in stuff on this shit. It's never perfect. But for the money, it's cheap, so, you know, you got to expect that crap. Little things like this. I'm real super picky. You know, the edge of the black anodizing. Wait, let's get everything out of the background. The edge of the black anodizing is a little bit nasty, but usually they all go together pretty good. So what we'll do, we'll poke this set on. Once it goes on the dyno, we'll play with the trumpet length. I would have liked the intake manifolds probably about 20 or 30 mil shorter, and a 44 or 45 mil blade for a 3.1 litre, and I'd be happy with that. But it's alright, what do I know? I'm just a honky working in my back shed. So yeah, getting there. I have the rock cover on it. Later on today we'll have all the ITBs on, and then should be going into this. Nice. So end of the week we should have the 3.1 in the rally car. Getting there. So yeah. So we'll go from this to right. O-rings are lathered and sealant's all pushed around there. Now what this does is it's supposed to have a certain amount of squish. It's supposed to be like 18% squish on a 70th hour O-ring. This one comes out at like 3% or 4%, so should still seal with vacuum like this. The 3.1 will make pretty good vacuum, so we'll see. I'll spray it once it's all running and make sure that there's no air leaks. If anything, might leak from the shaft. These things are a little bit gay. But what I did find, oh, this is a bit of an issue. Look at that. What have we got here? Oh yeah? What have we got? Oh, the throttle shaft and throttle blades have been put in backwards. For fuck's sake. It's what you get when you pay 8-year-old fucking children to run CNC machines. Nah, not really, but yeah. We had a bit of a joke about this, me and a mate, years ago. The amount of fuck-ups I've had to repair. You know what? This is what happens when a part gets sent directly from overseas and doesn't go through Australian quality control. If you're watching, I suggest you actually get everything sent to your door, don't drop ship, and check everything over. I know you don't have time, I don't have time either. So why do I have to repair all these fuck-ups? You know what? I'll flip that around. Just give me a minute. Right, throttle blades are flipped. It's about 3 minutes worth of work. Yeah, I know I'm picky, guys, but at the end of the day, when you pay for a product supplied by an Australian company, you'd expect them to be right. So what we'll do is we'll use some Loctite. These screws aren't even really peened. Got a tiny little, no, they're not even peened. So I couldn't have the screw head on the inside just in case it came loose. At least if one comes loose, hopefully we would catch it because we'd have a throttle issue before it dropped in. So no, the screw head should not sit on the inside of the port. So let's get this back together. Rightio. Now they are the way they're supposed to be. Let's touch up a little bit of this. This stuff's disgusting. But, to give you an idea, I'll just make sure it's down the edges of the O-rings. It doesn't dry like silicons. It doesn't have that break-off seal. So silicons will have like a dry break-off seal. They'll stay elastic, but what will happen is they'll have a dry break. And when I say dry break, once they're dry, if you move it, if they so happen to move, it'll break the seal, and then you won't have a seal. Hence why I use PTFE. This shit doesn't. Right, so let's bolt him on. So there we have it. All throttles are on. You can see all the way down to the back of the valve. They promote half decent streetability. Look, I've driven heaps of cars with these on them. Built my own sets, use these sets, they're alright. They seem to do the job. At the end of the day, just having a few issues with little things like the throttle body screws. Little stuff.